So when you read them, you'll just read them from the podium. And just like make sure that you're standing up nice and close to it.
Good morning. Welcome to the First Unitarian Church of Providence, where we strive to love beyond belief. Unlike what is printed in your order of service, I am Peter Van Erp, and I serve as worship associate for today. Wherever you find yourself on life's journey, whomever you love, whatever faiths you have lost or found, whatever you wear, find hope and inspiration with us. You are welcome here, and it is good to be together. During the summer, while our minister is away, the worship committee hosts a series of services led by church members and friends. Today, the service will be led by our Director of Religious Education, Jenny Nelson, and Janice Akunian. And we extend our thanks to our musicians, the Pomegranates, and Mahima Kumara and Asa Spring. Let us live well into this day we have been given.
Gorani is a medieval Armenian folk song about longing for a homeland. Gorani is the name of a village in present-day town of Ezru, where my great-grandmother was from. And the first verse of this song says, "This is our old valley of Moosh. The village is standing. The breath is green, alive. It is a remedy for my love. Gorani, my love. Gorani, promise me news that this cure is for my pain. I know that you are longing for me."
We now enter into our time of greeting. Please take the opportunity to greet all those near and far throughout the meeting house. please take the opportunity to turn and greet those who are joining us from afar through the cameras at the back of the meeting house.
Please join us in saying the child's lighting words. This light burns also in our hearts, and it lights the way towards harmony, justice, and hope for all.
If any kids want to come up here and sing the covenant song, come up and sing the covenant song. Oh my God, there's so many of you. Where were you? You can go down here too. Here. The members of the First Unitarian Church of Providence, with respect for the worth and the dignity of each person, with wonder at the light we know by many names, and with gratitude for deep connection to each other and the larger web of existence. To walk together in our search for truth, seeking the paths of wisdom, compassion, and justice. Covenant to walk together in our search for truth, seeking the paths of wisdom, compassion, and justice.
Right. Today is our very first ever in the history of the church, which is a very, very, very long time, multi-generational summer service. Yay! So, for the kiddos, this is a lot like our regular multi-generational services during the year, right? We're all in here worshiping and learning together. But something special about summer services is that they are lay-led. This means that members of our congregation help create and lead the service instead of everything being led by the staff, like during the church year. And today, we get to learn from my friend Janice. Janice is a member of the church. You may have seen her sing in the choir. One of the wonderful things about having our friends lead worship is that we get to know them better by learning about their traditions, stories, and experiences that are important to them. So today, Janice is going to teach us a little bit about something that is very important to her.
Good morning, everybody. Really glad to be here. So I'm of Armenian descent, and whenever we do our water communion in September, I'm always thinking about a summer festival in Armenian tradition connected with water, and it's called Vartavar, and that's what we're celebrating today. Vartavar means the flaming or blooming of the rose. And today, later in the service, I'm going to tell you about roses and about water. And I'm very honored to get to share this piece of my ancestral tradition with all of you. So just so we all know what we're talking about, I have 2 maps. So can I change this? Okay. So here's a map of the world. This is not the best map. Armenia is kind of right in there, okay? Most of it is now in Turkey, what you call Turkey. And here's a close-up, and this is the Caspian Sea and the Black Sea, and there's Iraq, Iran, Syria, Turkey. This is old Armenia, ancient Armenia, and my family was from this area originally. So I also wanted to tell you that if you picked up any special coloring book pages to color, they're the letters of the Armenian alphabet. And Armenians like to make birds and people and musicians and fantastical creatures and out of the letters. They like to design them like that. So, I'm now going to sing a song as soon as I clear my throat. And this song is called Hov Arek, and it's a song about the speaker wishing for the wind to come. Thank you, I have one, and bring rain to a dry land, and to have the rain soak into the ground. And come, breeze, you're not coming. I need you to come and make wind and make clouds and then make rain. So, Hov Arek. Okay, I guess I'm going to do it from here.
Life is a gift for which we are grateful, and we gather in community to celebrate the glories and mysteries of this great gift. I will now read the joys and sorrows of this congregation written in the book at the back of the church, in the back of the meeting house. And we recognize these joys and sorrows with candles lit from the flame atop the pedestal from our partner church in Transylvania. From unknown. Thankful to be here today and to be healthy. And I think that's something that any one of us could have written. In the words of Mary Oliver, to live in this world, you must be able to do three things: to love what is mortal, and to hold it against your bones, knowing your own life depends on it. And when the time comes to let it go, to let it go.
For our meditation today, you're going to be doing some visualizing. So please find a comfortable position, close your eyes if that feels good to you, or just soften your gaze. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Let your body settle into a comfortable position. Now picture a body of water that you love. It might be a beach, a specific lake, a stream, or a little brook you like to swim in. Notice it for a moment. How does the water move? Is it still or rushing? Clear or dark? Warm or cold? Notice the sounds, the colors, the feeling of being near it. Now imagine tracing that water all the way back to its source. Follow it upstream through rivers, lakes, waterfalls, until you arrive somewhere high in the mountains where rain and melting snow start as a little trickle. Imagine yourself there at the beginning, a tiny stream bubbling with possibility, finding your way around rocks and roots. Feel the energy of the water finding a way forward. Now trace your path downstream to a freshwater lake. Water flows into you, water flows out of you. You are being renewed and you are sending something onward. You are deep and steady, moving and still at the same time. Trace your path further down the river. You are broader now, stronger, carrying life and soil and stories with you. Most of the time, you stay in your banks, but sometimes, after a heavy rain or melting snow, there is simply too much and you overflow. Now trace your path to a small pool left behind by the receding water. There is quiet here. There is rest. This pool is its own little world, and without fresh water moving in and out, there can also be stagnation. And now trace your path all the way to the ocean. You are vast and deep, always moving. Storms may stir one part of you, but not the whole of you. You are wider and deeper than any one wave. Take a quiet moment to notice which part of this journey feels most like you today. Are you the beginning stream, the steady lake, the overflowing river, the still pool, the wide ocean? Where do you feel movement, rest, renewal? Take one more deep breath and gently return to this room. Feel your feet, your seat, your body. Take one more deep breath, and when you are ready, open your eyes. During our silent meditation, we invite those who have lost someone in the past year to stand or raise a hand to honor them. please join me in our first hymn, Blue Boat Home, number 1064 in the Teal hymnal.
Water gives us life. Our bodies, are made of mostly water. So when I think about that interconnected web of all existence, I think that's a very watery connection. In Armenia, certain springs where water would gush forth from where it had been underground in the mountains were considered sacred. And so on Vartavar, people would go to those sacred springs and sprinkle water from the spring on each other. And this was a kind of a blessing. And they also thought it might help bring rain for the crops. So I've shown you a picture of Gerard Monastery, a 4th century monastery. And there's out on that side, there's a spring. There's the spring. I was there about 7 years ago, and I dipped my hands into the spring and put water on me. Now, people still celebrate this ancient festival in Armenia, and some people still go to the springs, but there's also There's also a lot of frivolity. And if you are in Yerevan, Armenia, and you walk down the sidewalk on Vartavar, which I did, teenagers up on the balconies of the apartment buildings will throw buckets of water down on you. You have to carry your cell phone in a plastic pouch and don't carry anything else. You will get doused if you go out in public on the streets. And this is the central square in Yerevan, and they built this, this fountain and pool explicitly for Vartavar. So it's filled with water throughout the year, but on Vartavar, as you see, people are standing in it with buckets and those big, dowser things. And when I was trying to take a video of this, somebody came up behind me with an ice-cold bucket of water. So this is very joyful and frivolous. And when we think about water, we don't just give thanks for it in a reverential way, we explode with frivolity and joy.
I love the shared idea of sprinkling someone with water, right, as a blessing. Reverend Liz sprinkles some water on the baby's head during child dedications, and the water we use for that is from the water communion water that we collect every year, right? So this is just more of the way that we have this shared connection between what we do every week and every year and these traditions. And today we are not only going to talk about water, we will get to celebrate with it. So after the service, there will be water games outside on the front lawn for anyone who wants to join in. But before we get to that, we are also going to talk about flowers. So please join me in our second hymn, which is I Know This Rose Will Open, number 396 in your gray hymnal.
And I think most of us don't know this hymn, so I'm going to sing it through for you once, and then we're going to sing it through together, let's say twice more. I know this rose will open. I know my feet will burn away. I know my soul will unfurl its wings. I know this rose will open. With me now? I know this rose will open. I know my fear will burn away. I know my soul will unfurl its wings. I know this rose will open. I know this rose will open. I know my fear will burn away. I know my soul will unfurl its wings. I know this rose will open. Beautiful. We had an impromptu round.
Janice, you mentioned earlier that the word Vartavar comes from the Armenian word for rose. Here at First U, flowers carry a lot of meaning for us. During flower communion, each person brings a different flower, and together they become one beautiful bouquet, a reminder that our community is stronger and more beautiful by our differences. We also use roses specifically to mark important moments in the lives of our children and youth. We give thornless roses during child dedications, when we welcome the child into the care of the community, and we use them again during bridging, when our graduating seniors move into a new stage of their lives, they receive a rose with thorns to symbolize growth and becoming. Can you tell us more about what roses mean to you?
I can. So Vartavar is celebrated at midsummer when the roses are blooming. And part of what we're celebrating is the blossoming and the beauty symbolized by roses. In the ancient world, this festival was dedicated to two goddesses, Anahit, who was the patron goddess of childbirth, and Astrig, the goddess of love and beauty. Now, we don't have images of the real goddesses. They didn't sit for photography in those days. But I have some paintings that Armenian artists have made envisioning Anahit with roses, you see, and Astrig with wearing a wreath of roses on her head. Roses also play a big part in Armenian cuisine. We drink iced rose water. That's our Coca-Cola. We make rose petal jam. We put rose in some of our special dishes. Some of you may have had my rose-flavored little cookies at Christmas time. When I was a little girl, my grandmother and I would go out into her rose garden and collect petals and bring them back to her kitchen and put them in a big pot with water. And she would boil them down until she had a very concentrated rose water, which she'd keep in the refrigerator. And anytime she wanted a refreshing summer drink, glass of ice water, pour a little bit of rose in, and voila. So we're going to have a song with Unique right now, and Phoebe is going to introduce that and lead it with help from Asa.
So this song we're going to be singing is, it's a children's song, like a little nursery rhyme, and the lyrics loosely translated, this is not exact because I don't speak that much Armenian, mean clap, clap, cheeks like apples. Whose daughter is this? It's the king's daughter. That's the whole song. Oh, apricot, clap, clap, apricot, thank you. Yes, that's, of course, it's the important part. Clap, clap, apricot.
There was a whole charade game involved.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah. So I guess I'll teach you the motions that I came up with for this. So we've got zapig, zapig, which is clap, clap, zirani, garmira khunzana gunamuni, point to your cheeks like they're little apples. Asigavurin akchigne, whose daughter is this? Takavurin akchigne, it's the king's daughter. So you see, it's very simple. Clap, clap, clap. Cheeks. Garmira khunzana, asigavurin akchigne, takavurin akchigne. Good job. All right, do you want to get the dumbag? Yeah. Zappiga zirani, garmira khunzana ganamani, asigavurin akchigne, takavurin akchigne. Once more. Zappiga zirani, garmira khunzana ganamani, asigavurin akchigne, takavurin akchigne. Thank you very much. Good job, guys.
We've been warmed by fires we did not build, and we have drunk from wells we did not dig. And we have gathered in fellowship in this space that is far older than any of us assembled. But it is in this space that we create and recreate anew that which bonds us to one another. We pass our collection baskets to make a community expression of thanks for our many blessings, and those we've witnessed and those yet to come. The morning offering for the work of the congregation will now be generously given and gratefully received.
The next song that the pomegranates will sing for you is called Merdan Idev, or Behind Our House. This is a meditative melody from the region of Van in ancient Armenia that evokes the idea of a shared earth and a common ground. Some of the words from the song: behind our house, behind your house, are fields of honey lotus. We harvest barley from the mountain Arnos, which we trade for red apples to mark our wedding day. Merdan Idev.
This is one of the invitations for the work that this church does outside of this meeting house. On Tuesday, the 14th, from 6 to 7:30, the Sanctuary Working Group invites you to a Deportation Defense Network training in the Haynes Room, or if enough people come, in the auditorium. This training is an opportunity to learn how community members can stand alongside our immigrant neighbors during the time of increasing ICE enforcement at Rhode Island courthouses and in our communities. Whether you're interested in volunteering or simply want to better understand how our community can respond with care and solidarity, you are welcome. There will be plenty of time for questions, conversation, and learning together. If you'd like more information, please contact Ken Pariseau. I'm not sure if Ken's here. Next week, Chris Campanile will be speaking on resilience in the West Bank in Palestine. And please remember to read your First Few Times every Friday so you don't miss any important information. And where's Josephine? Josephine.
Please join us in the words for the chalice extinguishing. We carry the flame of peace and love and hope until we meet again.
So now I need to tell you that no Armenian celebration is done until we dance. We're going to learn a very easy, the easiest Armenian dance. You can all do it. And there's no shame if you stumble. People just tag along until they know it. So I'm going to invite everybody to get up and stand in a line. And Phoebe's going to teach this dance. And I'm going to help demonstrate, and so is Diane. No, Phoebe's going to be the leader, right? Will you help demonstrate?
Oh, so that means I need to
So we're going to have, the line's going to start here, and you're going to come and stand next to someone in line, and we're going to go all around the meeting house like that. Okay? It's not a circle, it's a line. So it's not a closed circle. Some of you can go around the back and get in that way. Well, no, the leader's the leader. Fee, you should speak at the podium.
Oh, I was just going to try to project so that I could
No,
demonstrate at the
you
same
can't.
time.
No, don't do that.
People won't see it afterwards.
But
Go from the back. Go from the back.
but we're recording it. We're streaming it. I can.
Okay. Hi, everyone. So, great. Okay, so for Armenian dancing, generally the way it's done is that everybody holds each other's pinky fingers. So if you hold your hands out and put your pinkies out, and we'll demonstrate up here, and you want to keep a light grip on your neighbor's pinky. You do not want to be yanking or squeezing on your partner's pinky, and you're holding your own arms up, you're holding your own weight so that you don't end up with this situation where I'm now holding my partner's arm up like this. So this can take some getting used to, and the entire dance will be done just like this. So this dance is quite simple. How am I going to demonstrate and be heard at the same time? Okay, so my mom will demonstrate.
Most of them can't see my feet, but it's so easy, you'll still get it.
It's easy, and I will try to be as clear as possible with my words about what this is. So the dance starts, you're going to take 3 steps to your right, starting with your right foot. So you're going to walk right, left, right.
So this is not a step close. It's not a step close.
Mom, they can't hear you. Okay. Here. So when you're walking to the right, you're very slightly facing to the right. So when you walk with your right foot, and then your left foot is going to come, instead of touching to your left foot, it's going to cross. If you can see my mom, it's going to cross in front of your right foot. And I will demonstrate up here if you can see me, so it looks like this. Yes, thank you. That's it exactly. Thank you. Yeah. So, right, left, right, and then you're going to touch your left foot. Just pick it up and just touch it in front of you. And then you're going to do the same thing. Go, and then you put left, right. No, because you're going to walk with your left foot. Mom, do you want to teach it? No, but you asked me to. Okay. Yeah, why don't you do that? Yeah. Tell Mark. Go to that side, or let's go to that side. Go to this side. Thank you. This is good. Okay. Great. Now we have demonstrators on all sides. Okay. Okay. So, start from the beginning again. Right, left, right. Touch with your left foot. And then you're going to do that exact same thing to the left, starting with your left foot. Left, right, left, touch with your right foot. Just touch the ball of your foot to the floor. Yeah, that's it. Wait, actually, that's wrong. No. I'm sorry. There isn't a second step. Okay. Right, left, right, touch, put your foot down, and then touch with your right foot. That's the whole dance, and you just repeat that. So right, left, right, touch, put your foot down, touch with your right foot, put your foot down, start the whole thing over. Right, left, right, touch your left foot, put it down, touch your right foot, put it down. Right, left, right, touch your left foot, put it down, touch your right foot, put it down. Right, left, right, touch your left foot, put it down, touch your right foot, put it down. That's the whole dance, everyone. It's always to the right. Always to the right. I made a mistake the first time. Is that good? Music? Should we do music? Okay.
And now you're made all honorary Armenians. And that's the end of the service. So, Jenny, are you going to dismiss? Jenny has a word to say.
A big thank you to everyone who made this service possible. So a big thank you to all of them. And as we wrap up, you have 2 options for activities. So as we said, water games will be on the front lawn. So we'll take about 5 minutes to let everyone get to where they're going before we start splashing any water. And as a reminder, we are only splashing people on the grass of the front lawn so that people who do not want to get splashed can avoid that area. Then we have Armenian food tasting in the breezeway for people who would like to stay dry. And of course, you are welcome to do both. So if you want to taste some food and then come join the water, that's awesome. Or play in the water for a little bit, and when you're ready to dry off, grab your towel and come over to the breezeway. All right? Go.